All right, so this might be the craziest year in sneakers that we've seen in like a decade. Like we have so many pairs of Jordan Retros that are sitting right now. We have the shattered backboard ones. I did a review on those. Pure Money 3s are out. Cave Stone Air Jordan 4s are also sitting. I have a review coming soon on those. The French Blue 12s are also sitting in sizes as well. And the Fire Red 5s Black Tongues are sitting also in the OG colorway. And I got a pair of them because I had to, like, I don't know, I'm just an older head, and it's just a colorway that I think is so good. And I wanted to have a little discussion part of the video as well, discussing why is the Air Jordan 5 in the like fire red black tongue colorway sitting in all sizes or in most sizes over on Nike, but the black metallic 5s are going crazy. People are loving that shoe. It's reselling for $400+ and then you have these that are like literally sitting at retail. Now retail is a little bit more elevated, $215 I think it is right now anyway, but still I'm like, you can double your money on the black metallics, but the black tongue fire red 5s just sitting is wild to me. And I guess the fact that this shoe is sitting isn't the part that's so crazy to me as why the metallic 5 is so loved. That is like honestly baffling to me. And if you guys have any feedback, leave a comment in the comment section. Why do you think the black metallic 5s are so sought after? I get that it's a reimagined pair. The silver lining was cool. I didn't like how the back, yeah, it was Nike Air, but I didn't like that it was not stitched on. It was actually the 3M reflective stuff on it, which looks cool too, but it wasn't like true to the OG. Most of the reimagined stuff, people aren't like loving when they change it from the original formula. So that one was an interesting one to me. Why? Like I liked it 100%. I think it's a great pair. I got a pair at retail as well, but like it's not a pair I'll pay $450 for. Like I had the previous retro from the release before that with the Nike Air on the back as well. So I didn't understand why that one was so heavily sought after. And also in general, like the Air Jordan 5 has just not been everybody's favorite sneaker model. It's been like a good one. Like for me, like 3, 4, 5s are epic, but a lot of people would tell you 5s is the last out of those three. Like I think for in 2025, the Air Jordan 4 is still everybody's favorite, then followed by maybe the Air Jordan 3, and then the Air Jordan 5 is after that. So the black metallic 5s being such a hit on the resale market. So honestly, it's just baffling myself. But if you guys have any feedback, why, leave a comment in the comment section. I did want to show you guys this shoe though, because I think that it's actually a really good one. They did a nice job on this retro, and it is the black tongue version. I did want to show you guys, I do have the previous retro as well. I took the lace things off and everything, and this is the silver tongue. So maybe that's part of the reason why this one is sitting more so than the black cements, is because yes, they're all original colorways, but the black tongue came out this year, and then like a handful of years ago, we did get the silver tongue. Some of you guys might not even know that there's actually two different versions of fire red 5s. One with the 23, one without, one with the silver reflective tongue, one with a black tongue. So the differences are here. You can see the midsoles as well. So I like that there are some differences between them. It's fun to have another pair. I walked right into Foot Locker, picked up my pair. So the fact that they're just sitting is a dope thing, honestly, for those people that are looking. I'll link them in the description, take you right over to Nike. You can buy your own pair if you guys are interested still. These or some of the other retros, I'll link them as well. Shattered Backboard 1s, as I mentioned, the Cave Stone 4s. There's so many good retros, and that's why it's like such a crazy time to be a sneaker like person. Like I just like sneakers no matter what. I don't really follow the trends that much and the hype as much. I do like modern runners for sure. I have a ton of those. I like Jordan retros as well. Trendy stuff is also really cool. It's fun to be able to see the 3D printed trend as well as everything else. But honestly, Jordan retros is what started me in my sneaker collection from the very, very beginning. So it doesn't matter, 20 years later, like I'm still loving the fact that they're re-releasing another pair. And they're doing it pretty good justice. Now, the leather quality is always like the thing in question with a white pair. The white leather in Jordans is not always the best. It's not terrible. It's not super, super amazing. And considering the price point's 200 plus, the leather quality is not equivalent to the quality of the price that you're paying. Really, we're paying more for nostalgia at this point because this is a shoe that is many, many, many years old. Air Jordan 5, we're now on the Air Jordan 40, meaning this is the 35-year anniversary of the Air Jordan 5s. So the original Fire Red 5s came out in 1990. So releasing the original colorway of Fire Red 5s 5 years after the last pair, maybe it's a little bit oversaturated. We don't know production numbers. I'm guessing probably 80, 100,000 pairs or whatever of these. Supposedly the black metallics had like 40,000 pairs. I don't know what's actually true. The Fire Red 5s is a great colorway in my opinion, but we also did just get the grapes as well. And somebody else called it out on Twitter. Shout out to them. It's the only black colorway of like the originals. So maybe there's a little bit more love because of that. And maybe just in general, black colorways of Jordans like trend better than the white colorways. So thinking back to the Air Jordan 3s, the black cement 3s is definitely my favorite out of the originals, even more than the like white cements. So I guess it's kind of true, but the black cement 3s are selling close to retail right now, which is crazy just because, again, we just got another release of those. I'd say that the Bread 4s is probably almost everybody's favorite Air Jordan 4 as well. So maybe it kind of reigns true. I just never realized like the black metallic 5s is just better than the other colorways because it is black and it does have like the, you know, the suede and stuff in the nubuck. But I did want to point out like the last time we had the metallic 5s, it didn't really sell out. Like it wasn't a thing. So, you know, it's not very consistent with history, at least the last time I remember them retroing. Anyway, which way I do also have both of these colorways of the off-white 5s. And I had to look them up because I thought that the resale was actually higher on the sale colorway, but it's actually almost double on the black colorway than it is on the sale colorway. So maybe there's a trickle down from this year. I don't really know, but the fact that this is selling for almost a rack now and this one's only for like 500, or it's crazy to me. I thought that sales were more like sought after, I guess. But this just goes to show you like I don't really pay attention to resale as much as the next person. I like the stuff I like, and then it is what it is. Sometimes I get rid of stuff if the price is high, and sometimes I get rid of stuff because I need to clear room. And sometimes I can't get rid of stuff because I like it so much. So I don't know. I'm just overall just a fan of the sneakers. Anyway, a quick overview of the Fire Red 5s in the Black Tongue colorway. First of all, the upper, again, the leather is meh. It's you know, it's white leather. Not anything too alarming, to be honest, and not anything I care about when you wear it. It's going to crease across you know, the toe box section anyway. You do have the white eyelets across the bottom, and then the two eyelets at the top are done in black, and then a clear and red lace lock. On the tongue, it is a puffier material, and it is not the reflective material that we get on the silver tongue version, but you do have a red Jumpman on the backing, and then red on the back with the Air Jordan upside down. It's such a fun moment to be able to get a pair and just like let it breathe and open it up a little bit. The insole does have the Nike Air branding in red on the bottom, red liner on the collar as well, black Nike Air on the back. But the midsole is the part that definitely stands out more so than on the silver tongue version, and that is because it's flip-flopped. So you have red for the midsole, and then for that little Fire Pilot section right here, it is done in black instead. And on the previous pair, that part is done in red, and then the rest of the midsole is done in black, with a little hit of white on the other side. This pair has primarily red and then black on the outsole. The section at the bottom where the toe guard comes up here, this is done in white though, and previously, again, it is all black. Now, if you look at the outsole, it is clear, and then you do have the little red section in the middle, and a black Jumpman versus the previous had the red Jumpman. You also do have the 23 embroidered on the side in red and black. But out of these two Fire Red 5s, which is your favorite version, the Black Tongue version or the metallic silver? I mean, the metallic I think is very iconic, so I definitely like that also. And it is a little bit more muted in colors, so you don't have as much colors going on here. The Black Tongue version is definitely much more vibrant, has a lot more red going on, especially obviously visible from the midsole. I do like the overall feel of the Black Tongue better on feet, just because it's like softer and stuff. The reflective material is a little bit harder, and so it's kind of nice to have it a little bit softer. But I think this is an excellent colorway. 35-year anniversary of the Air Jordan 5. Love seeing the grapes, love seeing the metallics as well. I personally think it's worth picking up a pair if you guys are interested. Again, link in the description. But like an OG colorway, 35 years later, like, I don't know, it's an easy sell for myself to be able to buy a pair of them. And then it's also nice that the next generation could potentially pick up a pair as well. Although, you know, the resale is not necessarily there, so maybe people are going to be waiting for these to go on sale. And I realize the economy is all crazy now with the way everything is, so maybe that's another reason why people aren't interested in picking them up. But leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about the Black Tongue Fire Red 5s? I think it's a great pair, and I'm happy that they were easy to pick up. I didn't have to wake up and stress about it. That's one thing I will say. The stress levels are much different nowadays because I don't have to rush to go pick up something. I can just wait a couple days, go to the mall, pick them up on a Sunday. Like, that's fire, dude. Like, there's no fighting and stuff. There's no people getting stabbed or shot over the product. I'm just able to just go walk in and grab a pair. And shout out to the homie that I ran into at Foot Locker that recognized me, that watched my videos since I was a kid. That he said he's been watching them for a long time, which is crazy. It's cool to be able to see that. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and watching. Hopefully we'll see you back on the channel for some more sneaker content. All right, peace guys.